This is what you're doing wrong with your study breaks. In this video, I will be saying 8 tips to what you should be doing in your breaks. First of all, what I mean by break is you're studying, you're blurting, you're doing whatever you're doing, and then you rest for like 5 minutes to like an hour. I don't mean like stop studying or just like a break in general. This is specifically for studying, but it could work for anything else. First of all, just a quick science behind breaks. This helps stopping burnout. I have seen many videos talking about how to be studying without any breaks, but personally I feel that this is a very important thing, and I'm just trying something I haven't seen before, which is giving you tips on how to do pretty much the perfect break. A study in Kuropila, I hope I'm saying that right, in 2016 has found that taking lunchtime breaks and detaching from work increases levels of energy and work and decreases exhaustion. This means that basically it helps your mind recharge, re-energize, and gives so when you go back to the paper to continue studying, you just feel more fresh. Tip 1 is do creative activities. This could be drawing, painting, doodling. Basically what this does is it helps relieve stress, helps you relax, and it just kind of lets your mind let you do whatever you want, puts all of the creativity on the paper, and just helps you have a little break from working your brain and just kind of helping it and resting it instead. Tip number 2 is to do some mindfulness activities. This could be mindfulness and meditation, doing some breathing. This really helps you relax and focus, so that if you're starting to feel a bit dizzy or you feel really tired, this just helps give yourself a bit of a restart. Tip number 3 is to be doing physical activities. You could be doing some stretching or some yoga, or you could even be going for a walk or for like a quick jog. This helps improve energy levels and helps your blood circulation and stuff like that. Just basically helps the oxygen get to your brain a bit better, helps your brain rethink, which also means that when you're doing like a homework or an essay, you could go for a quick run, come back, and then your mind will be nice and fresh, so you'll be able to see what was wrong with it and stuff like that. Tip number 4 is to be social. If you're an introvert, I am very sorry, I feel your pain, but even if you're just going to the gym with a couple of friends, like in tip 3, doing some quick games, we will touch on this later, it helps improves your mood and takes away stress because you're not really thinking on it anymore. You're spending time with people you like and love, and I think this is a really good way to just get your mind off of things for a bit. Tip number 5, snacks. This refuels like the blood and oxygen and stuff, and gives your body some glucose and stuff. But basically you want to be eating healthy but delicious snacks. Keep it more to the side of savoury, but maybe at the end of like your whole study session you could treat yourself with a bit of like a sweet something. I would be giving you some snack examples, but I'm really bad when it comes to snacking. But it could be from making like a little sandwich to literally just having like a bowl of fruit. There are many other videos that have better snack ideas, so please do go check them out, because once again I have no idea what I'm doing for snacks. Tip 6 though is my form of free therapy. It is music. This helps improve the mood and honestly it just again takes your mind off of things. First of all, what I want to say is do not listen to the music you listen to when you study. This is because then your brain thinks that you're busy in study mode, and when you're studying, your brain thinks you're in break mode, and this does not help. So make a playlist with like your favourite artists and songs. This could have lyrics like compared to the study music that you might not necessarily have lyrics to. But if you're not really that into music, like you could always listen to a good podcast as well. It does quite pretty much like the same thing, just be like laying down in your bed or like doing something else and listening to like a nice podcast or like an audiobook or something. Tip number 7, we're nearly there guys, is naps. I'm going to sound quite strange when I do this, but it honestly helps you recharge and it improves your focus. I have been trying it out recently, and honestly even before I do the actual studying I feel like, oh, I don't need it, I'm energized, but I'll try it anyway. And then when I wake up I'm like, oh my goodness, this helped so much. This could be for as long as you want. I have again seen other people talk about the length of your nap really mattering, but I don't really know too much about that. If you're still a bit unsure on taking naps, you could think of it as a phone, because the lower your phone battery gets, often the slower it becomes. And honestly it's the same with us, because the lower our energy levels become and we don't realise it, the slower and more tired we become. So think of ourselves as pretty much a phone on how we need to be recharged, even if it is during the day, not just during nighttime. Tip number 8 is brain teasers, doing puzzles and stuff. This could be doing like a game of solitaire or like a challenging yourself to like some Wordle, or you could be playing with others like in tip number 4. It helps you relax and takes your mind off of things. So even if you're doing it with friends and family, so playing like a card game or a board game, or doing it by yourself, like going through your magazines and finding like a crossword, it's always a good way to relax. In conclusion, remember to do creative activities, mindfulness things, physical, social activities, eat some healthy snacks, play some good music, take some naps, and do some brain teasers all in your breaks. Oh, and one last thing that I have to say before I go is, did I mention to scrap the screens? Because trust me, you do not want to be consuming a lot of blue light when you're supposed to be taking a break. Go outside instead, it's much nicer, and again it helps refuel your brain a bit more. Thank you so much for watching this video, I appreciate it a lot, and hopefully I will see you guys next week. Bye!